So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is our Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series for beginners, and we are on production mode, which means we are creating things, and very basic things, but we creating for game development. And before I continue with this, a big thanks for the help some viewers made. They commented out that I had an issue with my speakers in my last videos, that only one side of my that only one side of the speaker was working and the other side not. I hope I solved this. Thanks a lot. If there is any problem, comment it, thanks, and give me the info. I will try to solve it as fast as possible. So let's continue. In this video, I will show you one more thing about the widget blueprint where we stopped. What we did last time was we created this widget blueprint, but not only that, we created also game mode, and I moved all the game modes in a folder game mode. I moved the character folder, which was our third person character, in this case in a character folder here. So I have it all together, and I created this map mode. I moved it here to the maps. So, and we created this map main menu, which you can see here right now. It is black, and when I press start, it pops up our widget blueprint. And in this video, I want to show you that you don't have to use what I did here, a background image. You can use also a 3D map. So you can style a map, a very nice style map, and then use it. And this one, how I'm show you a very simple one. The best would be, oops, sorry, let me show you. I open fast the third person map. You can apply this widget blueprint here too, but I'm not sure if this would look very good, but of course it will work. You can place the character here and so on. And I will show you a very nice easy way to do this also here with our main menu map with this black background, and how you can highlight something. Of course, we make a very basic one. So let's see what we have here. I don't need this one. And the first thing what I do is I go to my widget blueprint, and this picture was very bad resolution, so try to find a high resolution picture, and this would look awesome, but in my case I found a very low one. That's why I delete this one, and I save this, compile, save this. And now when I play start, we have just the black background, and still works all fine like it should. The point is now how I make here a 3D scene. That's a normal level creation actually, but in our case we don't want to create all. Of course you can make an absolute amazing level here, but I show you a very cheap and fast way to let's say highlight your character. When we press here, that our character appears here, and let's get started. The first thing what we want to do is we go here on top, Windows, and we go to place actors, and let's open this one because we need some actors. The first actor what I need is, I click on actor, no, I go here on top to the search bar and write camera, and you see there is a camera actor. I put it here in the middle, and we see almost nothing because we have no lights. We have to do this. But before we go on, let's go down to the details panel. Let's go to transform, and here on location, here this back arrow, click on it, and all is 0, 0, 0, which means this one is now at the 0 place. This is all time our start position. And if you can't find it right now here, let's say I see it now here, but if it's, let's say you can't find it here, what you do is you go to the outline on top, you select the object which you want focus in, and there is a focus key binding, F it is, like focus. If you press F now, it jumps to the object which you selected. That's very nice to find things which you can't see or find right off the out. So the next thing what we want to add is, let's go here, let's delete this and write a plane. Plane is just a, yeah, like it says, it's a plane, a ground where we can place our character. Of course, instead of a plane, you can here we'll get a very background, nice landscape or whatever. But for this demonstration, I go for a plane. And then again, we go on transform, click this one. It is zeroed again. It is the start point. They are overlapping. That's not important right now. The last thing what we want is we want our third person character actually, because this is just a demonstration, but I want place it here. So the third person character in your content drawer, I have it in my character. Perhaps you have to go to the mannequin, or the easier way, you go here on top right, BP, and then all the blueprints pop up, and you can see it here already. You click on it. Oops, not open it up, sorry for that. And then we drag and drop this character actually here, and this one looks very big. The same goes here. I go in details again, here location, I click 0, 0, 0, but here I have a problem. He is a little bit in between. We will talk about this also. This is the reason for this. You heard about it. This is a pivot point here. It's in the middle, and here for the other ones is perhaps on the bottom sometimes, and we have to change this, but don't bother with that. Let's move it up a little bit and press N. So it's now on my plane which I placed, but we have still a big problem. We see nothing, right? So when I start play here, you see nothing, and that's a big problem. So we go here to our place actors, and we have also a light. When I see it here, here's a point light. These are some common ones, and we can also go here on the symbols instead of searching here. Here is a light symbol. When you click in, and all the light options are here, and the first one is important. I think all are important. You need to only understand how to use, but in our case, you can see I drag and drop here the light here in front of my actor, and we can see a little bit light. Let's test the other one fast too. Let's see, this is a directional light. This one you have it in your default maps too. What you do is you drag and drop it, and then I press the E key, or you can go here on top, you can rotate, and you can see the light direction changes, and the the character gets different kind of light. And yeah, you make this. Let's use this one, why not? But let's go first here to 0, 0 again. Then I drag it. You can go here or use better the key bindings. It says here W, it says here W for location, E for select, and R for rotation. So if you don't know the key bindings at start, use this one. Then you can do it something like that, and I think that's okay. But when I press now start, we have a problem. This one is showing anyhow our boots or something, shoes. And the problem for that is we need a camera actually, and say, camera, please watch from here this character. And actually we added this camera here, but the problem, it is not active. So what I do is I move it a little bit, I rotate it, R is a short key, then I rotate it 180, because now it is facing exactly to my character here. And here is our little preview, and you see this one, and you can scale it like you want. I mean, make the distance like you think it's perfect. Let's say something like that, right? So the character is in scene. But if I press now here, it still not works. We have to do one more option, which is careful, not this camera. This is bound to the character. There is also a way you can bind a camera in the character viewport, and like it looks like here, and then you can switch here on off, but this is another option which we are not going to do right now because we are doing this one now. So I select the character, and now I go to the details panel again. Here on the search bar, I go and write active, and if you write, I don't even need to write it full, and it jumps to the option which it says auto player activation, and that's very important, which means right now it is disabled. When you play start, it should be automatically activated, and that's we want, right? This is excellent, but here is a big list, and the question is which one we want. This list refers more to different characters if you have many. In general, a general rule, very important rule, it is all-time player 0. This is the first character, for example, when I play start now. Now we can see already a menu which is popping up. You can see it works. It looks a little bit better. Perhaps the camera. Let's see. Let's move it there. Yeah, you can centralize it a little bit more. And yes, and actually you can build later when we learned a little bit more building tools. Here, a nice character. Okay, we have, of course, changed the character. Here, actually, you can make this, for example, a little bit bigger. We go to the scale tool here and scale this. Bam. And yeah, that's you can make here a lot of things like you want. Style, this has not to, of course, to do a lot with style now. And if you have good style skills, not like me here, but okay, I'm just demonstrating you something fast and dirty, but then you can make here an awesome thing. But let's add one more thing, perhaps. That's very interesting. So I have my start button. When I press, it works. We have the yeah, it works. It's nice. But one more thing I miss here, and that is sound. I show you that fast too, how to add sound. It's very easy. You go not to the widget blueprint. We need here our game mode again, and I said this is the first file which is called, and then all other is called. So I go to the world settings and I saved here my main menu game mode. Of course, you can go to the drawer, find it here, delete this one. If you have a folder game mode, go there. If not, write the name of your game mode, and if you use the convention GM, for example, for game mode and underscore, then this one would jump up here. But there is another way. Here's a filter, and in filter later, when you have many files, you can of course set what you search here too, and it will pops up. But you see it's taking a little bit longer because now I have to search what I'm going to search actually. And where is game mode? Of course I'm blind again, like all time when I search anything. There is gameplay at least. Nope. Okay, I'm too blind and I don't want to waste your time here with my bad search skills. Anyway, you can make it here, or you find it here anywhere too. You can go through this. And if you have your game mode, I use this one, it's very fast. And then you double click on it, we open it up, and here we do something in our coding section. This is our game mode for the main menu. Careful, there is also a game mode for our third person character, for the other map, third person map. Here is the game main menu map, and we go to the event graph. We already coded in event begin play. We created this widget, we add to the viewport, and after that I want to do one more thing. Please, what I want is, I say when I press start, I want that you make sound or play a music or anything like that you want. And there is a very easy note. You go here, you drag and you drag again here one out, or you press the tab T. It then pops this one, but most time it's better to use this one because this one will show which option it will accept, and then you can check this. And let's write here play. This is again a node which is common. This is most time often used, play. sound, but here in audio file you can see there are different kind of sounds. You can read some of them and choose, because the tooltip gives you a little bit of information, and you can check which you need. But in general, play sound 2D is general. This is more on location. In our case, just play the sound. Here we have to do one more thing. We have select, of course, a sound file, and in our case, there is a starter content. That's why we have here a lot of sound files. And which one I show you? Let's go to the starter content fast. I press here Control. I open my content drawer. Here's the starter content, and that's why we have the starter content. There are some assets for free which we can use, and in this case we go to the audio file, and you can see we have here different kind of audios. One is with Q, one is the original wave file, and what I'm going to use is anything here, starter music. That sounds like, yeah, like it's say starter music. But here the question, what I should choose, the Q1 or this one, the sound wave. Actually, the Q1 means, just a side note, this one is a Unreal Engine specific sound node, because let me open this up and show you. This one means you can code here a little bit, right? You can add here some options. You can see here on the right side, you can branch it, and then you change mix and loop and so on. On the other side, with on the other side with the other one, this is the same thing here. I think so. It's the same thing because they are double most time. Yeah. They are double. And when you open this one up, you see only the plain wave file, right? It is the plain. You have no the option to code here anything. It is just the imported wave file most times. So this is the main difference. Not a big deal. That's why you have to choose which you want. If you say I need some coding, in our case, no, I want just the file, then you select this one. And if you say I need some coding and changes and so on, then you would choose this one. But keep in mind, this one is a little bit heavier than this one because this is just a plain file, right? So, and the starter music, let's select this one. Let's see. We can, one more thing, we can of course hear it here too. So I can click here. Here's a preview. I heard it. Yes, let's choose this one. Let's go back. I have selected, I have selected this one, starter music. Let's dock this one here so I not switch it all time back and forth. Let me show you this. Oops, not this. Here, let's go up. So I have selected this. Where's the starter music? Not this one. Here, selected. Then I go to my main game mode, main menu. And here I use this most time. You can go and click this back arrow, and that what you selected will be automatically get here. But of course you can go and search here too. But you see, then you have scrolled down a little bit, or if you know the name, it's even better. You write it down and find it directly. But yeah, there are different ways. So that's that. We go to compile, we go to save, and here is also an asterisk. Let's go here, save all. And this, let's go, let's get rid of our content drawer. Let's press play. And we have now also music, a start menu, really simple. And you can build here nice 3D worlds here at the start. And with that said, I stopped this video and I hope you like it. The rest, what comes now, it's really style, how you're able to style this. For example, you can style a 3D world, or you use the picture version, you style absolute nice pictures, animations. You can even make there some animations too, and all the stuff. You can even go crazy here with the start menu. And one more note, if you are very bad with this old things like me, you see my style is not the best one, you can download for free. There are free finished widget blueprints with main menu, just download it, but then you have just set up the coding stuff, but that's it. So if you have very bad style, yeah, all are not designers. They are amazing designers. They would of course not, they would try to do all themselves probably, but there are people like me who have not so good designing skills. Yeah, they would probably prefer finish assets. For example, I could get here finish, let's go with the music off, perhaps then I would get finished nice looking assets. And so yeah, that said, good luck, and in the next video we will continue with our game production. Okay, I stop here.